Yo, 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 yo. Yo. I'm back. Let me test the audio. Let me test the audio for Skype so y'all can call up and talk about whatever. Let me double check the audio. Let me double check the audio. Make sure we good. Make sure we're goody. Oh yeah, we good now. What's going on, everybody in the chat? What's going on? Thank y'all for being in the chat, man. I really do appreciate it. I'm going to just have to do Anchor from my phone so we can get this podcast rolling. All right, so what is going on? It is the Spotlight Sports Talk. I would like to thank y'all for being here on the show. I could not do this any better, y'all. Thank y'all for being here. I am back. Let's get to this here, man. I'm trying to get everybody on. Wait on. Definitely hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. We are live, y'all. 484-424-0489. We are here to talk all kinds of sports. Anything from basketball, football, anything y'all want to talk about, any questions that y'all have, good. Let's get into it. Thank y'all for being here, man. Great for the Sixers yesterday. Absolutely. I'm waiting for the lines to call up right now. Definitely get Rum Boys in here. Get everybody back in the chat, man. Let's get it back, man. But Sixers definitely had a great win yesterday. Great win over the Milwaukee Bucks. I wish I was able to do that game, but I was in Baltimore all weekend. Definitely, taking my time and giving some light to being off YouTube for a little bit. I did have to do some Raiders news updates, but y'all know we had to get it done. We had to get it popping. We had to get it cracking. But yeah, we're definitely here. And if you want to call up to the lines right now, 484-424-0489. Call up and if you want to hear yourself on the stream, call up. Let's have some fun here. Is Spotlight Sports Talk Monday night call-in show. I know a lot of people's doing it. Entertainer Talking Sports is doing it. Sports Fairy is doing it. But we having a good time. We having a real good time, man. We having a real good time, and I'm loving it. I'm loving every bit of it. I really am. But what's going on, y'all? What's going on? Let me get back to Anchor, because I know, we here, we live to talk about it. All right, I'm waiting for some people to come on now. I'm waiting for some people to come on now until we get this thing started. Let's get this thing started. Let's have some people call up to the chat, man. Let's have a good time. If y'all ain't gonna listen, man, if y'all not gonna be in here, man, I'm gonna go live on Facebook. If y'all not up in here, man. Yeah, thanks for the background, man. The background's dope, man. Background is easy, man. NYBeast360. You changed your name, brother. You changed your name. Hey, NYBeast360, I got a beat for you, bro. This was my intro. You missed it. I think you know this beat, though. I want to know if this beat sounds familiar to it. I'm going to play it again for y'all. You know this beat, Beast? You know this beat, brother? Hey. Yeah. Hey, yeah, Beast, you know that. That's the intro to the call-in show. Golden Tiger, what's going on? I got some beats for y'all, man. Don't let me pull my beats out the tuck. Don't let me pull my beats out the tuck, cause I got some. This beat fire. What? The beat is fire. Rum Boys bracket officially open. Rum Boys, you gotta call up, bro. You gotta call up, bro. You finally gotta call up. Let me see if I got some more beats for y'all, man. I got some shit for y'all, man. I know this beat fire. No, that's not that one. It's not that one. I gotta find them. Hold up. So I know I got some instrumentals on here. I just don't know where they at. But we gonna chill on the beats for right now. We gonna chill with them. But definitely call up to the chat. Yes, Skype. Yes, call the Skype after Sun finish with bath. Okay, so call up to the Skype 484-424-0489. We are doing this. Just call up. If you're using your cell phone, call up. Call to the Skype 484-424-0489. I'm waiting for y'all, man. I'm waiting for y'all, man, to call up. I'm waiting for y'all, man. We can talk about anything, but I'm definitely about to throw another beat on. Until y'all call up, man. I'm definitely about to throw some beats on. Let me see if I can pull something up on my iTunes, man. Let me see if I can pull something up on my iTunes. Why would you get in trouble if you call? Why? Yo. What y'all want to talk about, man? Call up to the channel 484-424-0489. We are live, y'all. We are live. I want to talk about anything and everything. I don't care if it's sports or not. Key in the building. What's going on, Key? What is going on, Key? Beat crazy. Alright, we got a caller. Welcome to the Spotlight Sports Talk Podcast. This is Darion. What is going on, my guy? He called. He ended it. Oh well, he ended it, y'all. He ended it. So I just don't know what's going to happen there. It made me want to put my beat back on. It is what it is. I'm going to call you. To see that long ass number there because that's my phone. It makes it. All right, so we got another caller. All right, let's go. You are on the Spotlight Sports Talk Podcast. What is going on? Who's calling up to the show today?
This is Kim in Mexico.
Hey, Kim in Mexico. What is going on? What is going on?
Nothing. Had a little bit of rain today. You know, the usual summer coming on strong already. Where are you? What state are you in?
I'm actually in Philadelphia.
In Philadelphia. You guys got snow and stuff there?
We did have snow, but it's trying to break from the warm. It's trying to break from the warm.
Ah, that's good. You have a nice Easter then.
Yeah, I'm ready for it.
Spring breakers in the streets.
Yes.
Down here in Cancun, you can't even drive your car down the main street. Cancun's really kind of a small place. We still work in the jungle down there. And when we'd have to pick somebody up at the airport during spring break, it was just crazy. I mean, they were hanging from the balconies of the hotels, and they invaded the streets, and you couldn't drive. I mean, if I would have been 19, I probably would have enjoyed the action, but being as old as I was and that I was working, I kind of was pissed that I couldn't get through the street.
Yeah. I always wanted to, go to Cancun and vacation there, like, I know, but how it is living in Mexico, like how it is living there.
It's great. I've been here for 40 years, and I'm an archaeologist. I don't know whether you knew that or not, but that's why I'm here. Hang on for a second. Bájate de ahí, bájate de ahí. The cat, there he goes. Get down.
I know, she sounds really awesome.
I'm sorry?
I was looking at the stream. People in the chat would say that she sounds awesome. You sound really awesome, though. You sound like you're really, really good.
Yeah, well, gosh, thank you. Yeah, I didn't want to let you just sit there and not have anybody to call. I don't have anything interesting to say, but, I was like, dude, I'm going to call. I
appreciate you being the first caller, though. I really do appreciate you being the first caller. It's really good. I mean, I really don't do these call-in shows, but I'm gonna do them now. But I think I'm gonna do it a different day because I know Entertainer Talking Sports is doing his, Sports Fairy is doing, and everybody's going live Monday night. I know Malguli is he's doing WWE Raw live reaction on his, so it's just like everyone's doing it. But I decided to do it tonight because I felt like I missed my Sixers game yesterday coming home from Baltimore, so I was like, let me just get back to the stream because, they ain't seen me in a while, so.
Yeah, no, it's great, to come back because you start to get missed, we miss you. Come back.
I know.
And I was going to say, Chris, the entertainer, he's doing call-ins like this. And Sports Fury are doing it on Skype. So you can see the person that they're talking to.
Right.
And that's kind of fun too, but I enjoy hearing, because we all know each other, everybody in here. I put my cell phone down where it's not going to interfere with the phone call, and I can hear that there's such a lag with that and what we're talking about. But I think that people really do enjoy these call-ins. They love them, and I think that it's a smart strategy to go on another night because you will get callers. It's just that, let's be real. Competing with sports Fury. They've got like 1 million subscribers.
I know. They got like they almost have 60,000 subscribers, man. I can't compete with that. They my brothers, man. I love them to death, but I can't compete with Entertainer and Sports Fury tonight. I just can't compete.
No, and you know, it's just, and that's not a bad thing. It's just what you said. Pick another night, and people will call in, and because, like I say, I like it, and I like seeing everybody. Crazy Mofo. Who else? Gosh, there's so many people. You know, Sean Rosas, and I don't know. I put my phone down. That's what I was saying. So I can't see who's in your stream right now because I'm using the house phone.
Okay, so I can tell you who's here. We have Kobe We have Kobe Sports and Gaming, Nathaniel Legendary Fan, NY Beats 360, Rum Boys Fantasy Network. We have one of my Spotlight Sports Talk buddies, Nakia, but her name's Key in the building. We have who else we have in here, and that's basically it as of right now. Until it says there's 12 people in the chat. But I don't know who's talking. Oh, Iverson Vlogs just came in. There go Iverson Vlogs. So shout out to Iverson Vlogs, man.
For sure. And a shout out to everybody that's in there because, you know, nothing is better than, you know, having buddies. It doesn't matter that we don't see each other in person. If you do, it's fun. But I think it's fun to hear people's voices, so you associate the voice with the name. And I know you'll get a lot of people, but it's good to do it a different day. And I was trying to look at a little bit of Chris, a little bit of Sports Theory, you know, and I can see that people are jumping around too in there. You know, I'll see some of my friends in one, and then I'll go to the other channel, and then they'll suddenly pop up in there. So people are doing that tonight, jumping from one chat to the other.
Exactly.
And I don't know if they know you're on. How long ago did you go live?
I did go live one time, and the audio for people to call into Skype, it was very low because Rum Boys came on. He was the first caller on the first stream, and I could not hear him, and nobody couldn't hear him either. The audio was too low, so I had to restart my whole computer, and I had to restream again because last time I had about 20 people in here, and which wasn't bad. Man. And you know, the life of the computer. You know what that goes. You know how that goes.
Yes, I do. And I'm learning even more about it now. The electricity went off for about 30 minutes a while ago while I was watching somebody. You know, I was like, what?
Right.
So crazy.
Right. And Chris Senior, what's going on?
Technology, but it's crazy.
Right. What's going on? Doom Games just got in here. Chris Senior, what is going on, Chris Senior? Thank you for being in the chat, man.
That is great. Well, I'm going to go. I just wanted to call you and shout out to everybody. Shout out to you. I think, like I say, you'll be a big success with this, and it's just a matter of pick a day when Sports Fury's on. I love those guys too. I'm crazy about them, but sometimes, like the Super Bowl, their chat was going so fast. They had over 1,000 people in there. And I watch it on my phone, you know, instead of on the I haven't set my new computer up yet, and I don't watch it on the television because you can't chat good like that. But the chat was going by so fast, it was literally making me start to feel sick because I was, you know, trying to watch them, and then all those chats going by really fast. And it's good to have a lot of people, but not too many people, not so many people that you can't keep track of them, and because people like you to talk to them, and you know, and calling in is the best. And so now you've got 20 people or so in there. I'll hang up, and then the next time we chat, we'll talk about Cancun. You should come see me. I'm in the middle of Mexico. I'm near Mexico City. No beaches here, but still lots of fun.
Okay, so I do have I definitely need to come to Cancun. I think that's going to be a goal because I'm finally getting my passport, and I'm going to Canada in August to see Waterboard Report and Sir Cardinal TV, so I'll be hanging out with them. Spotlight. Oh
man,
Spotlight.
Lucky.
Yeah,
I love those guys.
I love those guys too, man. They really helped me like make my channel better, but I helped them, you know, make their channels better too. Doom's Game said, "What's your main sport?" My main sport for Spotlight Sports Talk. I like to cover all sports. It's mainly football and basketball as of right now, but I do want to get into hockey. I do want to get into soccer. I do want to get into baseball. So right now, the most popular sports, the most popular sports is football and basketball right now.
Yep.
So
definitely.
What sports is really popular in Cancun?
Well, like I say, I'm not down there anymore, but soccer is the big one here. And 2 years ago, we had the Patriots play the Raiders, I think. 2 years ago at Aztec Stadium in Mexico City, and I couldn't go. I had to do something, work or something. I did take the Patriots, the people who like sponsor them, all their big spending sponsors, I took them on a tour of the pyramids the day before the game, because that's part of my job too. And so they were going to give me tickets, but I couldn't go. So that was a bummer. And then this year, the Raiders were going to play the Patriots again. I think that was what it was. But the week before that game, it rained really hard, and they played a soccer game, and they just messed up the stadium's grass like there was nobody's business. And you know, the sponsors and everybody came down again, and they said, no way can we play on this field. And so that's why they had to go to the Coliseum for that game. Because Coliseum's small, you know, relatively speaking, by newer stadium standards. And so they kind of had to squish in there. But I was going to go. I was going to go this year. They played in L.A. So, well, yeah, after Canada, go see those guys and then come down here and see me. If you want to go to Cancun, you can fly into Cancun, and I can fly from here into Cancun. And I can show you some of the Mayan ruins down there. I'm I hate to use that word, like expert in Mesoamerican archaeology. So it's not just the spot I'm in. I'm all of Mexico and Guatemala and Belize and part of Honduras and El Salvador. So that's my specialty. And I used to work down, in the Cancun area, and I know all those pyramids like the back of my hand. So it'll be a lot of fun. Try and plan that trip.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to plan it, because that's my goal for 2019. Is like at least once a month I travel to a different city or go into a different country. That's one of my goals. Next month in April, I will be in New York to hang out with Entertainer Talking Sports. So that's going to be dope. And then in May, I didn't pick anybody for May yet, but in June I'm going to Atlanta for Sports Live in ATL. I'm going to hang out with him.
Man,
I think it's June.
You're living the dream, man.
I think it's June or July, but I think I'm gonna make Sports Live in ATL in July and make Sports Ferry in June, because Sports Ferry is in Texas, and I always wanted to go down there and meet them, and do a Dallas Mavericks game or something of that nature. But that is the plan, to do that. That's going to be something interesting to look at.
Yeah. But
I am trying to get. Hopefully, I can get the Mr. Bag Dog. Or Philly 500 on the West Coast, because Philly 500, I know he's a big Eagles fan, but he's on the West Coast now. I gotta get to Rum Boys. I got so many people to go to.
Exactly. Now I was a cheerleader, and if anybody says cheerleading isn't a sport, I will slap them silly. Somebody just said that to me in a dream. I was like, oh buddy, you just met your worst nightmare. I was a cheerleader junior high school, and college, so don't tell me it's not a sport, because it's just as grueling as gymnastics, and gymnastics is in the Olympics. So that's a point of contention with me personally. But because I was the cheerleader and I was the mascot for my school, we were the Pirates, and I had my little pirate suit. I'm the one who arranges my high school all-class reunion, and we're expecting about 400 people this year. But it's going to be in August. So August and September, I'll be out of town. So if you pick, those winter months, Cancun is beautiful, because our rainy season is in the summer. So if it gets too cold for you in the winter, there where you are, come on down. It's easy for me to make plans, because I'm kind of semi-retired, doing a lot of writing and stuff like that. So it's just a matter of getting a babysitter for my cats. One of those crazy cat ladies. And I just have 3, but my son comes. He was in the the next state over. And he comes, he watches the cats, and I can go for however long you want to stay. I think it'll be really fun, so give it some consideration.
Right. And I really thank you for coming on and being the first caller and everything, because, you know, this is my first time actually talking, you know, to you on here. I mean, I seen you in other chats and all, but it's just really an honor to see you in this chat.
Oh,
man, I'm a very humble person. I can't lie. I'm a very, very humble person, and I really do appreciate you coming on and, you know, doing your thing, and hopefully we can see some, you know, some soccer content from you live from Mexico, hopefully.
Well, I did a couple little ones, and I just am starting. I've only done like 3, and then I want to do on my channel, really, I want to do more cultural stuff, show people, like I did one of the hot air balloons go over because of the pyramids, and they were a bunch of them, like 20 going over, and it didn't really come out the way I would have liked it, but I put it up. But then I took a set, I did that live because I was outside my house with my connection to internet, but I went to work in the Pyramid of the Sun. I took like a quick 1-minute video so that people could see it. It's huge. It's huge. So big.
Right.
And I uploaded it, but it didn't go to my channel. I don't know where it went, you know? And so if I tape something separately, I don't know how to put it up on my channel. I'm just learning about this, you know.
Okay. It all takes time. It takes time. Even if you start from your cell phone, that's where I started. I started from my cell phone, and I just download the YouTube app, and then, you know, just record it the way it recorded. The way I got it now, you see the screen and everything. So it's lovely. It's lovely. But I want you to do one thing, Kim in Mexico. I'm gonna put it in the chat. My friend Trevor, he's a new guy to the sports community. He's live doing the Warriors and the Spurs game right now. He's doing a live play-by-play. His name is Sports Ruffians. I'm going to put I'm going to put his thing in the chat. I'm gonna make sure that everybody goes support. Please go support this guy, because like me and him used to work together. And we always talked about, you know, doing a YouTube podcast and stuff like that, and doing, you know, stuff like this. So we finally was able to do it, and he's part of the Spotlight Sports Talk family, but I know he got his own brand as well. But he's always been something, you know, he's been really good to me. I've been really good to him. But please go subscribe to Sports Ruffians. He has a banging layout. I don't know if you can see it on your phone, but I'm gonna see y'all right now. Like, he has a beautiful layout as of right now. Gorgeous layout. Wow. Gorgeous layout. It doesn't, like, I love this layout with how he's doing it. But please go support him. And I know I want to have other callers come on, but I do appreciate you calling in, Kim in Mexico.
Yeah, let me go, because I know that people are going to be anxious to call. And thank you so much, and I absolutely will go grab my other phone right now and sub up Trevor and watch him for a little while.
All right, thank you so much, and we'll speak soon.
Absolutely. Talk to you then.
All right.
Bye-bye, everybody.
All right. And that was Kim in Mexico, y'all. That was Kim in Mexico. Shout out to the guys that's coming over. They coming over from Sports Ruffians, man. I really appreciate y'all. I really appreciate y'all coming over. But you are on the Spotlight Sports Talk, y'all. What is going on? Who is calling up to the show?
Deadly, it's El Capitan Robbie. What's good?
What is goody, my guy? We got Rum Voice Fantasy Network in the building. What is up, man? How's your day been, my brother?
Man, my day's been chill. My day's been relaxed. My producer about to slide on through. I guess he wants to chop up, talk shop a little bit. So I'm gonna hear him out and shit. Just business as usual, man. Another day in the office, right?
Right, another day in the office, man. I'm finally back, and finally back to doing, finally doing my first ever real call-in show. you know, I finally got to do it, man. I finally got to do it. I think I got to pick a different day though, because I'm competing with Sports Fury and Entertainer right now, and that's pretty tough, you know.
Bro, let me put it like this, okay? Don't think about like when everybody else is on, like with the call-in joints, because a lot of the people that are in their chat, they get frustrated that they can't get in. So then they turn around and they call, you know, either my show or your show, you know. So like me, when I do my call-in joint, like sometimes, like a lot of times I try and do it different. Like I try and do my call-in show Sundays. But I mean, you know, the fans gonna call in here regardless. Like, people gonna show love here regardless. You know, it's all about just creating a loyal base, and people just gonna rock. You know.
Facts. I appreciate that, man. I appreciate that a lot. You know, man, I see that you got it open. You got your bracket open now.
Yeah. So officially, ladies and gentlemen, you know, you go ahead and, you know, put in your bracket, bro. But yeah, the Rum Boys, we'd announced that our bracket is open for the fans. Winner take all. Winner will get a snapback. We're gonna send out a snapback for you. And I still gotta send out yours and D Rich's.
Yeah, man. Shout out to Key in the building, man. She's part of the Spotlight Sports Talk family. She was one of the first ones that came on board to have this movement going, and she ended up getting her Spotlight Sports Talk drawstring bag. She ordered one, and I put it on the Spotlight Sports Gear Instagram. If y'all have not go to the Spotlight Sports Gear Instagram, I put QC's up there, and I put the bag up there. So it's some nice quality stuff, man. So definitely go get it, and it's gonna be decent, man. It's gonna be decent, but
support your favorite YouTube analyst. Support your favorite independent analyst. You know, we out here dropping merch. Everybody dropping merch and shit. You know, everybody doing their thing.
Right. So what's coming up for you next, man? What's next for the Rum Boys Fantasy Network, man?
So tomorrow I'm actually gonna be on Entertainer talking sports tomorrow. Yeah.
Ooh, you finally made it to Entertainer talking sports.
Yo, I'm fucking lit over that, bro. I'm like, yes. I'm about to, have my little celebratory, gas right now and relax, and enjoy, man. But yeah, Entertainer talking sports tomorrow. We're gonna have some live streams throughout the week with the tournament starting. I'm not really doing too much NBA right now, to be honest, with all the viewers. Just because we wait until the NBA, gets into the playoffs,
Right.
Wait until the playoffs. So right now it's March Madness time. We about to hit that heavy, and of course, we got the first round of the draft 8 special, sponsored by Scooter's Smoking Barbecue here in Colorado Springs. So yeah, man, we doing it up.
Okay. How you feel about this? Now I know there's been a lot of speculation with your Lakers. I know I got to talk about it because it's been a hot topic. How do you feel about Walt? I think it was Walt Frazier's comments about LeBron not being a part of, the Lakers. Him sitting on the bench all the way at the end and stuff like that. How do you feel about that?
I feel like LeBron has distanced himself from the Lakers. He's done a lot of damage for the Lakers throughout the season, more damage than good. But I feel like at the end of the day, he is a businessman. And basketball is a business. He said in a press conference recently that, hey, they are looking at some players this offseason. They're not going to mention who, because every time they mention who, some shit happens. And I agree with him. He wised up. But I think that we'll get a star guy, and we'll see LeBron back to normal LeBron. I don't think that he just wanted to ball around the guys that he was around. And I don't think that the guys that were around him wanted to ball around him. Once like the trade rumors and everything started going on, Lonzo Ball's dad has a huge ass mouth and doesn't know how to keep it closed. So I mean, that's I feel like in a way that they're kind of justified, because in a way he's kind of not part of the Lakers and hasn't fully inherited what being a Laker means. But in a way, he's about to do his own thing with the Lakers, and I think that will be okay. I've came to terms with him. And how he likes to run an organization as a star player. And he's a star player, and he deserves to have that right to call shots in the organization.
I mean, I feel like LeBron has quit on the Lakers. I think he absolutely quit. He quit on the Lakers, And you can see it in his demeanor. He doesn't play defense like he used to. He turns the ball over unnecessary, knowing that LeBron don't turn the ball over like that. But you can see he's he's definitely not engaged with the rest of the players. He's not engaged, and I can't say I understand that, because number one, you really pushed to try to get Anthony Davis. So number one, the players don't even trust you being their teammate because you try to push them out. One. Number two, right. You was more of a leader in Cleveland when you didn't have weapons. But now you have a little bit of weapons that you still could have made the playoffs with a Kyle Kuzma and Alonzo Ball and a Rondo and those guys. You still could have made the playoffs, but you
had too many injuries this year, and that's the thing. The Lakers had too many injuries.
Which
this year.
I could.
Rondo was injured for a little while. Ball, Brandon Ingram with the blood clot thing now.
Yeah,
everybody was injured for a little while.
Yeah, which I completely understand it. But LeBron had less role players in Cleveland and still took them to the finals. You get what I'm saying? Like, Kyle Kuzma was better than half of that Cleveland team last year. Let's just keep it up.
But that man was also younger than me. He was younger. It's a lot different. I mean, in Lakers, it's a completely different organization. It's Hollywood. It's built differently. It's not Cleveland. It's not Cleveland. I think LeBron realizes his formula. He knows what his formula has been his whole career, which is that he needs players. Whether it be a Kyrie, whether it be a Dwayne Wade, a Chris Bosh, he needs players. And I think that he's starting to come to grips with that and accept that. And instead of fighting it and trying to put that extra pressure on his body, he was like, "Yo, let's just go out and get him next season. When I'm gonna be right, and I'm gonna have some help, some real help."
Yeah.
Like Dwayne Wade.
So now we know about Eric Berry, looking at teams. They saying that the Cowboys is looking at Eric Berry since they couldn't go after Earl Thomas. Do you feel? How do you feel about that? How do you feel about the Cowboys looking at Eric Berry? How you feel about that?
I feel that the Cowboys need to do something because they've been quiet as hell all damn offseason, all during free agency.
Well, the Cowboys been broke too.
Huh?
The Cowboys been broke too.
Exactly. I mean, you figure after you lose Cole Beasley on the offensive side of the ball to Buffalo, then this is where you need to try and make up for it. At least defensively, get a guy on the field that can keep that can catch the ball interception wise, keep the ball in the offensive side of the ball's hands, so they can try and get some points on your board. I feel that there was a move to try and make up for that, but I don't know, or it's going to be a move to try and make up for that. I think that Eric Berry will probably sign that contract because I don't know where else he's going to go or who else is really getting in need of safety help like that outside the Dallas Cowboys. And Dallas Cowboys do have a little bit of money to spend. They need to get to spending it. Same with the Colts. Speaking of the Colts, man, did you see the Colts are looking at wet tissue paper Jay Ajayi?
Yeah, they looking at him, but I think they looking at him just because of the injuries to Marlon Mack. When he have his ankle injuries and stuff of that nature. But I don't like it because AJ Ajayi is an injury-prone running back.
Exactly. SpongeBob goes harder on a field in fucking pads and a helmet than a AJ Ajayi. AJ Ajayi is soft serve ice cream, brother. Soft serve ice cream. He gets injured every year, and if you have him on your fantasy lineup, you wasted a fantasy spot on him.
Facts. Facts. I absolutely agree with that, man. You did you just call him ice cream? Like, did you just really call him that?
Yeah, he's soft serve, bro. He is soft serve. That man is not. He's not nice. Like he's fast. He's fast. Don't get me wrong. The boy is fast. But you don't replace an injury-prone backfield with an injury-prone back. You had all the money in the world to try and make an offer and pitch to Le'Veon Bell. And said he became a Jet, like I predicted. This is what's wrong with the NFL. You had money to spend. You had money to blow. You could have gotten your star running back, and you didn't do it.
That's true too. That's true. And I don't even know what running backs available. Me personally, I think they could have went after instead of Jay Ajayi, they could have went after CJ Anderson. He's still out there. He was part of that Ram squad, but that's over. That was like a half a year contract for real. The Colts can go after him instead of Jay Ajayi. Like, Jay Ajayi's been injury prone since he's been in Miami, and it never fell when he came out of college. So I think the Colts going after him, I think is like a sympathy move in my opinion, but I don't think the Colts going to sign him. Marlon Mack is too. Marlon Mack is just.
No one gets sympathy. I just feel like it's a reflection on the Colts leadership. That's not a guy that you go after. Key in the building reminded us that the Bengals did let go of Burfict. Let's actually talk about these three teams: Cincinnati, Dallas, and Indianapolis. These three cities, these three teams are having such a terrible free agency and a terrible offseason right now. It's not even funny. These guys, I'm looking at possibly being at the bottom of their division.
One thing I can say about Indianapolis have a lot of cap space, but they end up going out and getting Devin Funchess. I like the move. That they.
Not fun Funchess?
I like
when
that.
Devin Funchess has won you money.
Because of Cam Newton. He's with Andrew Luck now. You see the big difference? He upgraded at quarterback.
Man,
I'm sorry.
I can see that. I don't think that from a fantasy standpoint, I don't think that he's the guy that you go out there and. I
wouldn't say he's the guy for fantasy, but I can say this: it upgraded their offense. They never had a number 2 receiver to stop the double team for T.Y. Hilton. Now I don't even know if he's a number 2. I think he's a number 2 because he was with a Cam Newton, where Cam Newton is a run first quarterback. Andrew Luck is not a run first quarterback. He's going to throw the ball 40, 50, 60 times. Cam only throws the ball at least 30 times. That's damn near half.
Man, it's interesting.
We're talking about
it's definitely interesting with Funchess, and when you look at the analysis of him as just a player, I don't like it. I don't like the pickup for Indy. I don't like the pickup for Indy.
What other receiver you really could have got at that time? What was at their cap space? What really you like? My thing, this is the problem. I understand that they'll double team Ebron and they will double team T.Y. Hilton, but you never had a big receiver it's not really a big tall receiver like Devin Funchess that was in free agency. Think about it.
He's gonna have an impact. He's gonna have an impact on the Colts, but it's not gonna matter. So here's the thing with the Colts. When you look at the Colts, they had holes in their backfield last year, and that's what would cost them the games they could have won.
Yeah, but they didn't have no opposite. They didn't have no opposite receiver that could create space. And T.Y. Hilton and Eric Ebron don't get double teamed. They didn't have that third option.
I think the Colts passing game was perfectly fine. What gets me about the Colts is no running game. They're like the new school Lions when the Lions had Megatron, except they got a T.Y. Hilton. And here's why I say that. What happened with the Lions? They were sick. They were nasty when they had Megatron. You could possibly see them making it out of the North against the Bears, against the Packers, against the Vikings. But what happened every single year? Because they could not establish the run, they would always be a one and done. Or either they would get really close to making it and they would not make it.
That's true. But at the same time, I just feel like with the Colts offense is not really missing a running back. Marlon Mack is a 1,000-yard rusher. I don't really care about fantasy. I mean, because I'm big on fantasy, but I'm not big on it. You see what I'm saying? I'm not really big on it. I'm big on wins and get into the Super Bowl, and add another receiver for Andrew Luck helps because he can't
stay healthy.
Who?
Him nor George Wilkins can stay healthy. The Colts backfield.
I love Nyheim Hines. Nyheim Hines is tough. He just don't get the touches because of Marlon Mack.
Hines, another guy. Injuries. He
didn't have a lot of injuries like Marlon Mack, though. He didn't have a lot of injuries like Marlon Mack.
So you mean to tell me if the Colts, you wouldn't give up any three of those guys if you can have a Le'Veon? You mean to tell me your playbook wouldn't drastically change in the Indianapolis Colts if they had a Le'Veon? None of those three guys matter at that point.
I don't think Le'Veon would have fit with their offense. I don't think it would have fit. He went somewhere Le'Veon went somewhere that it would have fit. Think about it. Le'Veon took less money than the Pittsburgh Steelers was going to give him. He took less money in New York. And I think he did that because that's where he was comfortable at. He was comfortable in New York. I didn't think he wanted to go to Indianapolis. He didn't want to go back to Pittsburgh. But the fact that he held out a whole year and took less money tell you something about the value of the Jets.
No, I think that he did that. One, as, kind of the middle finger to the Steelers.
That's all the underlining, but at the same time, he still took less money than what Pittsburgh offered him last year. He still took less money.
The ball, he knows he's going to touch the ball a whole hell of a lot there in New York in that Jets green uniform.
Exactly.
And I think that's going to be it.
Nick Howard, I'm going to be on for a couple hours. I ain't going to be on too long because, a guy got to get up in the morning. I'm going to be on for a little bit, but I'm going to be on for a little bit, Nick. Shout out to Nick, man. Raider Nation, man. Shout out to Nick.
Shout out to Nick, Pirates in the building.
Pirates in the building, man. Yeah, that is your boy. That is your boy, Robbie, man. That is your boy.
Nick, I need you to make sure that you check out the clip that just posted today. The announcement was posted. The bracket is up. The link for the bracket is in the comments. My brother, make sure you go ahead. You said you wanted to compete. It is time to compete. But yeah, man. But shit. One thing that I did want to make sure that I talked about whenever I called in, because I know that Kobe Sports Game is going to call in next.
Right.
One thing that I did want to talk about is I see a lot of people out there. They're aspiring. They want to be creators and stuff like that. And I just want to drop some jewels of advice. Try and drop content as much as you can. Develop a brand for yourself. Okay, make sure you have a brand. Then start dropping content as much as you can. Whether it's a flyby report, quick, 5-10 minute clip, you explain, like an Odell Beckham trade or something like that. Anything like that. Start with shooting from your phone. Do your videos. Show the growth of how much you invest. You look back at our very first podcast. We started out on a freaking couch and just one webcam. Now you see we have 2 sets. We got our standard set that's grown up a lot, and then we have our green screen set. We invested in equipment, different cameras. We got a brand new camera today. We'll now be doing multiple different angles with multiple different cameras. We do professional lighting, like throughout the process of show the people your growth so they can see that you're grinding, so they can feel that they're grinding with you. But I just want to give some advice to some of y'all out there that are thinking about it, trying to get into it. Start small, work your way up, go big. All right? It doesn't matter what you talk about, doesn't matter what you do. Have fun doing it and make that shit a passion.
Facts. Make that shit a passion. Make it a passion, y'all. This is what I'm doing, man. That's what I'm doing here, is making it a passion. Like I've been grinding my behind off. I started this channel a couple years back, but I never took it seriously like I did this year. Never took it seriously till like I did this year. I learned how to have the layout that I have now. I learned how to green screen. I learned how to get a better microphone, better audio. Now I'm trying to get the new Logitech webcam where it can shoot in 4K. What?
Yup. Definitely, invest in yourself, and take pride in what you do. Don't give up. And shit. Also network, meet other creators, and build sponsors that'll invest in your brand. A lot of people, they're like, oh, well, where am I gonna find money? Well, there's like Kickstarter. There's the angel investors. There's people that'll For me, I'm lucky enough that I stumbled upon Sportscaster. If you take the time to do it in yourself, and if you start investing in yourself, somebody else will see what you're doing and they'll help you out as well.
So let me go get my charger real quick. Just promote your channels, bro.
Oh, yeah. Let me go ahead, knock out this promo really quick while he goes to grab his charger. Make sure you check me out tomorrow on Entertainer Talking Sports. It's your boy Robbie J of the Rum Boys Fantasy Sports Network. Rum Boys and Entertainer. Gonna be kicking back, just talking about YouTube content creation and sports, some Redskins, some Giants. It's gonna be nice, nice little rivalry there, with him being a Giants fan, and him being a Mets fan, me being an Astros fan and a Redskins fan. No, you can't share your link in the chat, Nathaniel. My birthday is June 14th, Kim. But yeah, make sure you guys subscribe and show love to the Rum Boys Fantasy Sports Network on YouTube. Check us out on Sportscaster and all social media at Rum Boys, spelled with a Z-N-E-T. Baby.
Yes, definitely go do that, man. Definitely go subscribe to Rum Boys. Go subscribe to my guy Trevor Sports Ruffian. He's doing his first live play-by-play on this channel. So I mean, really bigs up to him, man, because we've been working on this together. Getting his thing up and running. And now he finally got it up and running. And shout out to Rum Boys, man. They getting better and better as well, man. It doesn't get any better than them, man. Doing call-in shows and doing all types of content. But I do want to shout out to my brother, man. He Rob, he be doing his thing. He be really doing his thing. And
yeah, I didn't realize how much we did until I looked back at our very first episode the other day and I cringed. And I was like, holy shit, this is terrible. And now I look, I'm like, wow, we do play-by-play, do the reaction, we do a call-in show, we have a podcast, website's coming, we're writing articles, getting ready to interview rookies. It's fucking insane, man. It's insane. I don't get sleep.
Yeah, that's how it is. That's how it is here, man. I come straight home from work and then I get straight on here, man. But definitely go subscribe to Rum Boys Fantasy Network if you haven't. And I want to thank you for coming up on here, talking your stuff. Man, I got to be a part of your bracket. I got to be a part of your bracket league, man. You got to send me that link, brother.
Oh, hell yeah, man. I'll drop it in your chat and, everybody can join up just like that.
All right, bro, man. I appreciate you calling on. Let me see who else want to call up.
All right, man. Cheers to you, all the Spotlights crew. What it do, Dilly.
Dilly, man. Appreciate it. Shout out to my boy Robbie J from Fantasy. Let me go. Mal Gooley, what is going on, my brother? Shout out to Mal Gooley in the chat, man. We are live. We are live, mother effers. We are live. Who else want to call up? 484-424-0489. Definitely. Call up. Let me know when y'all ready to call up. Let me know when y'all ready, man. Let me know y'all ready. Y'all want to call up, man. I am live as well, bro. Oh, damn. I didn't know you was... Listen, I knew you was live. But if you do want to call up, definitely call up, man. Brown in the building. Brown University. What is going on, my guy? What is going on, my guy? What's going on, y'all? What's going on? Thank y'all for being in the chat, man. If anybody gonna call up, I'm gonna end the call-in show real quickly, man. I'm gonna end it at 1 hour because a lot of people didn't call up tonight. Kobe might call. Yeah, I'm waiting for Kobe to call. Definitely great talk, man. Definitely great talk, Rum Boys Fantasy Network. Eating gizzards. You nasty, bro. Eating gizzards, dog? No. What are you doing? Eating them nasty ass gizzards. Like, that's corny. Oh, that's nasty. That's nasty as hell. Got them damn gizzards, man. But let me let people know that we're live right now. Please let everybody know that we're live right now. Please let everybody know. If y'all have not gone over to Sports Ruffians, man, please go over to Sports Ruffians and subscribe to his channel, man. Please go subscribe to Sports Ruffians, man. That guy's doing the Spurs and Warriors live play-by-play. He's gonna be doing his big things, man. He's gonna be doing his big things, man. But it's been a great season, off season for football. Basketball's coming around. March Madness. We definitely got to get into the March Madness, man. We definitely got to get into that. Definitely got to get into that, man. So what is going on, y'all? Dilly, man. 15 people in the chat. Hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel. It is the Spotlight Sports Talk. And the kids just text me and said she got people subscribing to her. And she don't even do content. That's the crazy part. She don't even do content, y'all. What's going on, y'all? What's going on? Who want to call up to the channel, man? Who want to call up to the channel? Let me know. 484-424-0489. If not, then I'm going to end this stream really, really early. And then I'm just going to be done with it. Yeah, Kobe Sports and Gaming. You could call in, brother. You could call in. I'm waiting for somebody to call in. Kobe Sports and Gaming, what's goody?
What's going on, man?
What's going on, my God? We have Kobe Sports and Gaming on here, man. We are live. We are live. What is going on, man? How you feeling today?
I'm feeling good. I just got in the shower a little bit, like a few minutes ago. And I'm just. How you feel about the Raiders going?
I'm feeling really good. I'm really confident about my Raiders. I'm really confident about it, you know, with the weapons we getting on offense. Hopefully, we got a few weapons on defense, but it's not like really. It's like third tier defensive players, but I think we really focusing on the draft now, and we got a lot to talk. You know, we just got to see what happens once we get into the preseason and see how the Raiders is looking. You know, the Raiders is looking like Derek Carr and Antonio Brown's going to be clicking very well because they actually working out with each other now. So definitely they can get that unisys together, man. But it's going to be a great rivalry, man. It's going to be a great rivalry, especially for that AFC West. It's going to be a crazy division.
Yeah, everyone's saying the Broncos are going to go last. I don't know.
I think they're saying the Broncos are going to go last because Joe Flacco don't really have nobody to really throw to that's a veteran receiver outside of Emmanuel Sanders. And that's where it hurts.
They have a good running back.
Yeah, that's it. But like I mean, what else do you really have on that offense besides Philip Lindsay and Emmanuel Sanders to actually make an impact? Defensively, y'all good. I like y'all defensively. It's just the offense that hurts y'all.
Yeah, we're just struggling on offense. I wish John Elway would actually draft or get a decent quarterback. He should have went out and got Foles.
Yeah, I don't know why I didn't go out and get the Foles. See, even with Foles, like just like I said about Foles when he's in Jacksonville, who is going to throw to in Jacksonville? He don't have the weapons that he had in Philadelphia that make things easier for him. That's how he went to the Super Bowl, because he had the weapons to do what he do. But now he's in Jacksonville. He's starting all over. He got a Leonard Fournette that can't be on the field all 16 games. And then you have what's the guy coming back off the broken leg from Jacksonville, the wide receiver. We don't know how he's going to be, and I think they overpaid for Nick Foles. I really think they did.
Would you take Nick Foles over Derek Carr?
No. Because I feel like the reason why I would pick Derek Carr over Nick Foles, because Nick Foles went into a system and he was a backup. He went into a system and won a Super Bowl as a backup. He didn't do it as a starter. I just feel like with Derek Carr didn't have the weapons as Nick Foles. Now Derek Carr has a better weapons than Nick Foles this year. So as of right now, before the season starts, I would pick Derek Carr over Nick Foles as of right now.
Yeah, I'm just kind of bummed out. Everyone's saying the Broncos are going to suck, but I just don't know. The division's going to be hard next year. And I don't know who's going to win, to be honest. I think the Chargers might win it.
You think the Chargers might win the division?
Yeah.
I don't know. That Chiefs offense, that Chiefs team is still looking pretty good. You know, they just added Tyrann Mathieu as a safety spot. So, like,
they've also had people on defense, though.
Who else did they lose on defense?
They lost Houston, they lost Ford, and they lost Eric Berry. 3 men starters. And last year their defense was like one of the worst.
Yeah, but the Chargers lost a lot of people on defense too.
Yeah, I mean, I think the Broncos will split with the Chargers, and I think we'll split with the Raiders. But I hope we don't get split by the Chiefs. But what you think about the Raiders, like in the division? Like, who do you guys think that you're like gonna be like against you guys? Like, you know, like who will go after you guys the most?
What you thought as far as the division? You saying?
Yeah.
I think if we could play up to our potential after the acquisitions that we got, I really think that the Raiders can be number 2. I understand that the Chiefs. Really? I really think that the Chiefs can do. The Chiefs can be that because they could be number 2 as well. But I feel like they're gonna bump down to 3, losing D Ford and losing Justin Houston, which was your your edge rushers. That hurts. And then you get rid of an Eric Berry that was loyal to the Chiefs. Who's going to really be impactful?
Going downhill.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Their defense was already in the debacle. Understand you bring up you add Steve Spagnuolo. I understand you add him as a defense, but you get rid of a D Ford that was dominant all year. To the 49ers. You trade him to the 49ers. That was stupid.
I bet Nathaniel's happy about that one.
Yeah, I think Nathaniel's definitely happy about it. I think he really is as well. I think he is. Thank you, Key in the building, for being here, man. Tune in Thursday for the D and Key Power Hour. Hottest hour on YouTube, so don't forget to hit the like button. Shout out to Key in the building. So we do have that going on.
I have one more thing to say.
What's up?
Can I say it?
No, go ahead, bro. Go ahead.
Oh, sorry. The whole AFC West next year has a hard division. I heard. No, they have like a hard schedule on that. I'm sorry. Everyone in the division has a hard schedule.
Yeah, I agree. I think we got me personally, I feel like the AFC West is the best division right now. The AFC West looking like the best division right now.
All 4 teams are could be playoff teams if they really wanted to. Like I said earlier. I mean, if they really. I still don't know about my Broncos yet. Hopefully we get someone in the draft. I hope we get a receiver, like I said, because the Broncos really don't have good receivers.
You said the Broncos don't have good receivers? The Browns
No,
are
they don't have really good.
okay. So OVA production says Browns is the best team in the AFC. They could be the best team in the AFC, but they don't have the best division.
Yeah, they're in the division of the Bengals. The Bengals aren't really that good. Steelers might not do good next year. And then the Ravens are a decent team, but they lost people on defense.
Yeah.
So, I mean, Baker's good, decent quarterback. I mean, what's surprising if they won the division, because they got OBJ now, and they have Baker, and they have Jarvis Landry.
Yeah, they got the offense. I think their defense has upgraded too. I think losing Jabril Peppers was not a big blow. You know,
yeah,
they're not. That wasn't a big blow to their defense. I think adding Olivia Vernon with a Myles Garrett, that's going to be dangerous. I think they got rid of Jamie Collins as well. I think Jamie Collins was making too much money, so they definitely got rid of him. But they're getting younger on defense, and I feel like I like the way the Browns are going. I think the Browns is going to win that North Division, but it's not tougher it's not tougher than the AFC West right now. It could be 3 teams out of the AFC West, no matter who those 3 teams are. It could be 3 teams out of the AFC West going into the playoffs.
Yeah, I definitely agree with that. I think one of the teams in the AFC West might just not make it. I don't know if that team's going to be yet, wouldn't that be something if all the teams in the AFC West would have winning records?
Say what?
I said, what'd you do if, what'd you think of if every team in the AFC West had winning records? Like, every team in the AFC West made the playoffs. Is that even possible?
Hold up. What you mean?
Like every team in the AFC West to make the playoffs, if they all have winning records.
So if they all have winning records, then it depends on how the record goes in the division. If you beat out everybody in your division, you're going. If your record division is better than everybody else's in that division, you get that. You win the division that way. And then whoever's those last 2 teams is that has the winning record, they can get that wild card spot. But you know how it goes. It goes with like point differential. It goes with if certain teams lose. It's all about situations when you're going for that 5th and 6th spot for the playoffs. That's why I think they should add 2 more teams to the playoffs. Have 8 teams instead of 6.
Yeah, 8 teams would be perfect because there don't yet be an extra round, and football season ends so early. Like, it goes so quick. Like, I'm missing football season right now.
Yeah, it's like it's just not. I don't think it's fair to just have 6 teams. I don't think it's fair.
Yeah.
I think you should have 8 teams. And they say, oh, the NFL is already too long as it is. So what? After the NFL season is over, what do we really have besides basketball? Nothing.
Yeah, true. I mean, I don't watch hockey because this seems boring for me to watch. Do you watch hockey?
I watch hockey here and there. I do watch my Flyers when I get a chance to. And and like that, it's just I usually watch it when the playoffs come. That's how I feel about baseball. I think baseball makes its money through the playoffs. Hockey make their money through the playoffs. So is basketball and football, but you know, they the more popular sports. MLB is a popular sport, especially for those people that want to sit in the park and drink beer and stuff like that. But I'll watch it and I'll go to a game just to be entertained. But as far as like trying to cover it, I gotta get a better understanding of the sport first.
Yeah. Who's your baseball team? Like, you like the Phillies, don't you?
Yeah, I am the Phillies all day. I'm Phillies everywhere. I'm all Philly teams besides the Eagles. That's it.
Oh, really?
Sixers, Phillies, Flyers, even Philadelphia Union for the soccer. Sorry. That's just what it is.
Yeah,
I just can't be an Eagles fan. I just can't do it.
I'm a Cardinals fan for baseball.
Oh.
St. Louis Cardinals.
Yeah.
We've been stuck. We have a kind of hard division. The Cubs and the Brewers have been kicking our ass lately. Sorry for language, but in that division, like if we haven't went to the playoffs since 2013, we haven't lost against the Red Sox.
Why am I just getting the CJ Mosley notification? What's CJ Mosley notification? Rum boys, what is going on? What is going on with that? I don't know why you're just getting that. He's been signed with the Jets.
Yeah.
As far as
I have one more. I have a question for you, SpotLight.
What's up?
Like when the Broncos and Raiders play next season, we should like do a collab like together, like maybe live.
Yeah. Absolutely.
That'd be perfect though. I can be watching, make both like a lot of reactions while we watch the game together since we're rivals.
Yeah, absolutely. I'll do it with, honestly, I would do it with anybody that's in the that got teams in the AFC West. I would do it. Even if it's not out, not even in the AFC West. If my Raiders are playing your team that Sunday and you do want to be on a live reaction with me, I don't mind doing it.
Mm-hmm. We can stream on your channel, so I don't know how to stream on my channel. I'll just go on this channel for next season.
Oh, he said he finally got my clip of the CJ Mosley thing. I don't know why you're just getting that. I don't know what's going on with the notifications. For some reason, some people saying they're not getting the notifications. It's YouTube.
Earlier I didn't get your notification when you were live earlier. Did your stream crash earlier too?
No, my stream didn't crash. It's just that when I did go live earlier, what happened was that when Rum Boys called up the first time, like the way how it sounds really good now, he was so low for some reason.
Mm-hmm. YouTube messes up too much, I think.
Yeah, YouTube, like it wasn't YouTube, it was more Skype. It was Skype that I couldn't hear the audio through y'all. So it wasn't really it wasn't YouTube. It's just that I had to end the stream just to make sure everything worked.
The sports are having like troubles with echoes when they were just live. They're still live right now, but I was watching in there. And
it's echoing. I don't think it's YouTube. It's OBS. OBS, we still trying to figure out how to get the echo out. When you have multiple people on the stream, I think when it's 2 people on, it's absolutely fine. But when it's multiple people on, that's when you see the echo. That's when you hear the echo. Like when me, Rum Boys, and Waterboy was on, a while ago, it had an echo. When I had my 2 other Spotlight Sports Talk people on here, it had an echo. For some reason, I'm still trying to figure out the way to try to figure out the way to get rid of that echo. So it's gonna figure out something. Once you get OBS, bro, it's gonna change your whole aspect of it, man. It's gonna change your whole aspect of it. But just keep grinding. Keep grinding. I don't listen. Even if you on Twitter and you gotta at all of us, we gonna retweet it. You're gonna retweet it for you. Even if you gotta put it, tag us on Instagram. Like tagging on Twitter is really big, especially hashtags. It's really big. So the more you do that, the better it is. So just keep grinding, keep being in other people's chats, keep commenting and doing other stuff. Like it's going to come. It's going to come. I worked my behind off to get where I'm at. So
I'm at 122.
See, there you go. You over 100. Now your goal is to get to 200. And y'all have not go subscribe to Kobe Sports and Gaming. What are you doing right now? Let's get this man to 200. Let's get this man to 200 subs, man. 200 subs. Y'all do not want to miss out on the content that he has, man. Definitely not. Definitely you do not want to miss it, man. Definitely go subscribe to that channel, man.
I'm probably going to be changing the name soon. The Kobe Sports Coverage.
Oh, Kobe Sports Coverage?
I'm probably going to be changing it soon because I already changed it 3 times in 3 months, so I have to wait till maybe like a few more weeks to change my name again since I changed it too recently.
Right. Okay, cool. But hold up, you changed it already?
No, I'm not changing it to like a couple more weeks because I can't do it yet. But when I do, I'll let you guys know.
All right, man. So I really thank you for calling up, man. I really do appreciate you calling up because I know it was some other people calling in. I don't know who they were, but it was some other people calling in. But comment, like, and subscribe to the channel. It is the Spotlight Sports Talk, and please comment, like, and subscribe to Kobe Sports and Gaming. If you don't see him, man, y'all need to go hit that like button, man. Hit that like button and subscribe to his channel. But I thank you for calling up, bro.
All right, no problem, man. I'll see you in the chat, man. Peace. Have a good night.
All right, you too.
Peace.
All right, we got another caller coming up. You are on the Spotlight Sports Talk podcast with Darion. Who is this calling up?
Who do you think it is?
No, don't give me that. Is this Nathaniel?
Yes.
Nathaniel is finally on, man. Nathaniel finally made it on with this 49ers crap. Forget Texan.
I'm so sorry. I know you're a Raiders fan, but...
Forget this, man. It's Raider Nation, man. We taking over the damn Bay. We taking it over. I'm talking my stuff right now.
Spotlight.
What's up?
I'm just gonna call for 5 minutes because my parents, I don't want to get in trouble by my parents. I mean, 5 minutes is good. That's you?
Yeah. Take your time, man. Take your time.
Okay. I'm so nervous. I'm so sweaty.
Don't worry about it. Just ask me whatever questions you want to ask, and I answer them. I got it.
Okay. I'm sorry. How do you like my Niners getting D Ford?
I think he's overpaid, but I like y'all getting him. But I think he's overpaid.
Overpaid is Alexander. Quan Alexander.
I think $87 million is overpaid for D Ford. He's not even one of the top rushers. He's not even my top 5 rushers in the league. He's getting $87 million. Don't get me wrong. The boy can listen. The boy can ball. The boy can ball. No disrespect to that, but he's not elite to get $87 million.
Hello?
Yeah, I can hear you, Nathaniel.
Oh yeah, I thought you I thought you blinked out for a minute.
No, I was just saying that I think he's great, he's good, but he's a second tier pass rusher in my opinion. I think he's good for. I think
questions for you.
Oh, go ahead. Yeah, go ahead, man. Take your time.
And then for the draft, what do you think? What do you think? What do you think the Niners and the Raiders are going to get in the draft?
What pick do y'all have for the 49ers?
Second
overall. I think y'all should go for a receiver.
For me, I want DJ Moncrief, the kid.
Oh, DK Metcalf?
Yes.
Yeah. I think he should go number 2. I absolutely agree. But I know y'all have holes to fill as far as the offensive line and the defensive line, and y'all have a lot of holes to fill. Y'all just like the Raiders. Y'all have a lot of holes to fill.
For the Raiders, I think you guys should get Josh Allen.
Yeah.
Or a QB.
If he's there, if Josh Allen is there, I'll go get him. I will absolutely go get him.
If I had the 4th overall pick and train for D Ford, I get him.
Yeah, but I don't think y'all gonna trade D Ford in the draft after y'all gave him all that money. I don't think y'all will. So I think Garoppolo needs a big receiver like a DK Metcalf. I like the pickup for y'all. I think y'all should go after him. There's still some notable receivers out there that y'all 49ers could go out and get. Jordy Nelson's still out there, like, you know what I'm saying? Y'all almost had Odell Beckham. That would have been crazy if y'all would have got Odell Beckham.
AB, why still got AB?
Yup, yes, y'all could have got AB, but I feel like I think they got the money. I think Odell and talking about got the money that they did with those teams. Because I felt like if one of them would have went to the 49ers, they would have been overpriced. because the 49ers is looking to spend money, but they're going to spend money in the wrong places. And I felt like the first, what y'all did with D4, I think y'all could have got him for a lower price and a lower guarantee.
I agree with that 100%.
And I feel like the defense is not that bad for 49ers. It's just that Kid Garoppolo stay healthy, knowing that his offensive.
I agree with that. McKinnon, Matt Breida needs to keep healthy.
Right.
They need the whole entire team has to keep healthy.
And another thing, I really don't like the Tevin Coleman pickup because you got Jared McKinnon coming back and you have Matt Breida coming back. And that was the 1-2 punch. Why do you need Tevin Coleman?
Finish.
Yeah, why need a Tevin Coleman when you got a Jared McKinnon and a Matt Breida that could do the same thing as Tevin Coleman? What's the point?
I think, like Matt Breida, I think we're going to trade him to Philly.
Huh.
I think that.
Now, the question is, if y'all do trade him to Philly, what do y'all want in return? That would be the question.
For me, I probably want a third or a fifth. Because the Niners draft picks, we don't have a lot. We probably have probably 5 or 6.
Yeah, but y'all need to go out and definitely do an impact in the draft. But if you only got 5 or 6 picks, because I know y'all did a lot of trades too, and them trades is coming.
Yeah, a lot of trades. We get more trade players. Get a lot of picks.
Right.
It's hard to get players. Get players, and then which one is bad, is good, to keep a team.
Yeah, absolutely, and that's how I feel about I did with the whole Khalil Mack thing. I didn't want to give up Khalil Mack, but now since we upgraded our offense, now we could definitely address the defense in the draft. We could definitely address the defense, and then getting a first rounder for Amari Cooper, that was a steal.
That was luck. I'm saying this right now. That's luck.
That was a steal. That was a steal for us because
steal.
we got an upgrade in Antonio Brown. Now we got Antonio Brown. We thinking Amari Cooper who? Amari Cooper who? He can stay in Dallas. We got one of the best receivers in the game in Antonio Brown. Which Amari Cooper is not even a top 5 receiver. I take it.
Oh, I agree with that. AB will probably be one of the top 3 receivers in the whole entire league.
Yeah.
How was your day?
Oh, my day was, it's Monday. It starts out brutal because it's Monday. It starts out brutal, and then, you got to go ahead and go to work, and, I'm just coming off of a little mini vacation in Baltimore. So, I didn't want to go back today. I did not want to go back. But I had to make my money. I got to make sure that this show and SpotLight Sports Talk keep going. So, I got to do my thing.
For me, I have school, but my parents told me school is first before YouTube. And that's for me. I'm a big Niners fan, and that's why I want to create a lot of content, for the draft, a mock draft, you get it, I want to make my child grow. Right.
But school does come first. School definitely comes first. And once you're done with whatever you're doing in school, take a notebook that you don't use and write down what passions and what goals and what you got to be You can't just do things off the limb when it comes with us. You just got to make sure.
Sorry, but right now, my parents are here.
Okay.
I believe.
All right. I thank you for being on, man. I really do appreciate calling up.
Okay, thank you. First things first. Great friends, great stream, and great videos.
Thank you.
Okay.
All right.
Okay. Peace.
Shout out to Nathaniel for being on the chat. Shout out to Nathaniel, man. That guy is really dope, man. That guy is really awesome. He's a great kid. His parents told me he had to, probably get off the phone, but he definitely broke the ice, man. So let's get the next caller on. You are on the Spotlight Sports Talk podcast with Darion. What is going on? Who is calling up to the channel?
Raider Nation, baby!
Which person this is for Raider Nation? Talk about it. What's going on?
Yo, dude, this is Enrique from LA, man.
What's going on, Enrique? What's going on, my brother? My Raiders brother. What's going on, man?
Let me tell you something. The Raiders need to stop wasting time and resign Jericho. That's the first thing I want to say right now.
What is the holdup on that? We're not hearing nothing on it.
I know, man, but look. If the Raiders don't resign Jared Cook.
Don't resign Jared Cook?
That's probably the first thing that we have to draft. I don't know about you, but it's either a tight end first or defensive players. Because look, a lot of my friends are telling me offense is more important than defense. But I feel the different thing.
I think defense wins championships.
Exactly. So look, I say stop getting offensive players. Well, resign Jared Cook first thing. After that, get defensive players.
That's what I think. All I can say. And that's what I think what the Raiders are doing. I think they wanted to get veteranship over on the offensive side around Derek Carr. And that's why I think we should re-sign Jared Cook, because Jared Cook was damn near our leading receiver in catches and yards. And just it'll open up the whole floodgates for Tyrell Williams, J.J. Nelson, and Antonio Brown. Only thing that we really, if we re-sign Jared Cook, only thing we really have to really approach and not spend big money on is the running back position.
Well, I don't know what they're going to do next. We'll see what happens in the future. Hopefully they'll sign Cook. Because if they don't, I don't know what to say.
I say if we go for if I say with the number 4 pick we go defense. I think we're gonna go defense strictly first round. I really think we're going to go first round strictly. If you really look at it, you haven't really seen no tight ends go in the first round. That was really good, and I don't know what really good tight ends are coming out of the draft this year, in my personal opinion. So I will, if we're not gonna sign Jared Cook, I'll see what's on the market as far as the tight end goes. I'll see what's on the market in free agency, see what we have. I mean, do we need a blocking tight end or do we need a passing tight end? And Jared Cook wasn't a really good blocking tight end.
Yeah, I see that.
So with that, defensively, that's what killed our offense, because we couldn't get nobody off the damn field on defense. We was dead right? Last. So I think we should go strictly 90% of our drafts will be defense. I think so.
I completely agree.
Do you think we should go after Justin Houston?
I'm sorry?
Do you think we should go after Justin Houston?
Defense, look, our first 2 first-rounders, we need to get defense. If, like, our final first-rounder, we can grab a tight end if we don't resign Cook. Because Cook, he's been, look, a lot of Raider friends of mine told me Cook is not a good tight end. I'm like, dude, are you dumb? Do you know how much Cook brings to the Raiders? I'm like, dude, what the hell? So, look, final thing I'll tell you before I get off. Resign Cook and get defense. Final thing I'm telling you. Alright, I'm out.
Alright, man. I appreciate you calling up, man. Thank you for calling up to the Spotlight Sports Talk, man. Raider Nation, brother.
Alright, yes, sir. Alright, thank you.
Alright, you welcome. And there you have it. Shout out to Enrique, man. RN4L, man. RN4L. And, like, man, how you feel about the Lions defense? They with Trey Flowers, 90 sacks, PPF grade, and Robinson, a 90 PPF grade. slay the number 8th pick, and still had $25 million left. I think Detroit Lions got to upgrade on the offense. You got to upgrade on the offense, especially the offensive line. I don't upgrade it. You know what it is. You know what it is, man. Like, I just feel like, I feel like with Detroit, they gotta protect Matthew Stafford, or Matthew Stafford would not be a Detroit Lion. That's just my personal opinion there. It won't be a Matthew Stafford. I don't think he won't do good without an offensive line. If you got $25 million left, right? You got $25 million left, right? So I think you address the offensive line. I really think you do, in my opinion. But it's been fun, y'all. It's been fun, and I would like to thank y'all for being on the call-in show. I'm not going to stay on here too long. But, you know, shout out to everybody that called up to the chat, Rum Boys, everybody of that nature. But thank y'all for tuning in. I am going to do these more often. I might do another one this week. Thursday, don't forget the D and Key Power Hour is coming back. D and Key Power Hour is coming back. I will have a different setup for that as well. You do not want to miss that. It's going to be more podcasts, not a lot of live play-by-plays. But thank y'all for being in the chat, man. Shout out to Rum Boys, Nathaniel, Kim in Mexico, Kobe Sports and Gaming, everybody that called up to the chat. I really do appreciate y'all. Enrique, shout out to Enrique for calling up Raider Nation. Nick, I know you were supposed to be on here, brother, but I know there's other chats going on, and I got to get ready for work tomorrow. So thank y'all for being on. I love y'all a lot, and I will see y'all later.
You crazy for this one. You crazy for this one.